My name is Isom Moseley, raised up in old time by mother. My old master and mistress raised. My master was named Louis Moseley. My mistress was named Blanche Moseley. Well, are you ready for me to talk?
Yeah, that's fine.
And after my mother was a housewoman, and this after she died, my father was a field hand, and white folks kept me around the house to tote cool water, houseboy like, and they had two weavers weaving, had two looms running every day. Well, I'd go out in the quarter to play with them other children, and if I hurt one, and they caught me, they would wear me out. Well, the white folks told me when they get at me, make it to the yard. And sometimes I'd go out there and get your plane, and one would hit me, I'd get a break. Mail it to him to the yard I made. Don't nothing say it like that there. And I went all that way, and then again now, my master was named Louis, you got that, and my mistress had a young master named Lige Moseley, he was a doctor. And Beth Moseley, he was a farmer. Frank Moseley, he was a farmer. Joe Moseley, he was a farmer. Well, I had two mistresses, Betty Moseley and May Jane Moseley. Them was my mistress. And then, as I went on to tell you about the made lasses way back again, and they had no iron mill like got made wood, had carpenters made wooden mill. And they grind that lasses, and they had to be killed to make it in, had to point stick the killers on. And when that lasses was made, they had poplar trolls to pull that lasses in, no barrels at all. I never seen a barrel along there, nothing but trolls. And when they get your lasses made, they had planks to cover them trolls. Oh, for cover.
Well, you told me something about the way they made soap in the old days.
Yes, sir. I can explain that. Now, I was large enough to tote water to the soap maker, put on an ash hopper. They had a bad, you ready?
You're telling about the soap making,
Yeah?
You're talking about the soap. About the soap making.
Now, when I was a boy, they used to make soap. Well, I was large enough to tote water to the soap maker to put on ash hopper. Now, they didn't have no barrel, they had bowls, and their bowls coming that way, that way, bowls is fast. Well, on each end, they lay some crossway to hold ashes. And then I'd tote water and put on that ash hopper for the soap maker. I did make soap for the whole plantation. And make it by 2 or 3 bars. And long then, Captain, I ain't seen no bar soap. The mother had some, but I never seen none. And they had something dug in the ground, a hole, deep hole, and rolled up on each side of the plank. Well, it's about 3 foot deep, I reckon. Now I can come out about 8 or 10 foot long. Well, they tan leather. They'd lay a bark down in that hole, and then they'd lay a hide over that bark. And then they would lay another layer of bark and another layer of hide till they got it like they wanted. And then they'd fill that thing up with water. But now before they tan that leather, they had a place to put it in to lay a while and get the hair off. And when they got on to that level, it's just like any town level. And they had a man there to make shoes for all of us. Now we was children, good sized children going about. That shoemaker made shoes for we children. And the old folk too. We had mighty good white folks. My members, as far as I could remember, mighty good, mighty good. They must have been good after the country surrendered. Didn't none move there after surrender. More moved to on the place.
What happened after surrender?
Sir?
What happened after surrender?
What happened?
Yeah.
Well, now, they tell me to a year for the folk know that they was free. And when they found out they was free, they worked on shares, they tell me. Worked on shares. Didn't rent no land, they worked on shares. Now, I was a boy, I'm going to explain it the best of my understanding. They say they worked on shares. I think it said to, what is fourth or third, I think. They got the third, I think they said what they made after surrender.
How many children do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Didn't have but one, he died. None but one, he died. Now we was living 20 miles this side of Selma in Dallas. That's why I was voiced. I wasn't voiced down here. No, I wasn't voiced down here.
How old were you when you came into G's Bend?
How old I was? 17 years old. 17 years old, and I come into Bend. A man here named John Petty was here when I come, but the first owners of this place, I don't know nothing about it, but I hear the older people was Mark Petty. Not Charles G. was the first owner. Well, that was Petty, old man Mark's brother-in-law, tell me. Well, after old man G, Mark took place, Mark Petty. And then when I come here, this same, his son, John, had place. I don't know about old man Mark and Charles G. Well, old man, and John Petty, he was a good man. He stayed here. I stayed here with him. Then he died. He been dead 40 some odd years. And another thing about it. Now, he had 10 wage hands and 4 plowers and 6 hoe hands. Never had a ride over him the whole time. Now, he'd get up soon of a morning and ride round. Now, we would be, if the sun be a half hour high before you left home, he'd be in the field. That he would. And he'd make good crops. Now, he'd go soon of a morning, about 8 o'clock. He done been all around to his renters and to his wage hand and making it out to the house. And late in the evening, he'd go back again. Now, he had a colored man for his foreman to the whole hands, and a colored man here to the plows. That's what they said. Now, he'd make plenty corn with them 10 hands and 40 and 50 bales of cotton. He had no ride over.
What's the government doing for you now?
Sir?
What is the government doing for you now?
For me?
Yeah.
It gives me clothes. 17 gives me $5 a month. They treat me all right. I don't find a bit of fault. Yeah, I don't have to buy no clothes at all. But I can buy, they give me $5 a month. I buy my flour. Well, they give me some flour sometimes, and some sugar and coffee. I'm a coffee drinker, and tobacco. I have that to buy, but clothes, things, I don't buy that. Well, I buy some meat. They give me some meat sometimes.
You're about 85 now, aren't you?
Sir?
You're about 85 years old?
Yes, sir. 85. Yeah, they treat me fine. I don't find a bit of fault on it. I ain't had no clothes to buy since I've been on the project. And I've been on it, I think, about 8 or 9 years, I believe.